What's up, Andrew? I'm going to be playing some City Skylines today. Try to keep things on the channel interesting, not play the same game every single night. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you'll see, I've got all of the major DLC. I've got Sunset Harbor, University stuff, campus, whatever, natural disasters. So let's jump into a Sunset Harbor map. This is the most recent expansion. So I want to try Azure Gulf. This seemed like the most easy of the Sunset Harbor maps, which is important for me because I suck at this game. So as you can see, it's got a decent amount of oil resources, ore resources, farming, forestry, and amount of water, which I translate to water resources now that Sunset Harbor's out and I can go fishing and such. So that's important. It's also got connections in all forms of way to the outside world: train, highway, water, and air travel. So let's go ahead and get started. I did want to rename my city in honor of my biggest supporter on this channel. I am going to name this Andrewville. 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 The W and V next to each other looks kind of wrong, but I'm going to go with that. I think that's the way Amityville is, so we're going to do that. Andrewville. Let's get started. So in full transparency, I am not great at this game. I actually just got it a couple months ago. I really enjoy it. It's, the best city builder out there right now. And it's just a whole heck of a lot of fun. So definitely, if you're into city builders, check it out. Andrew, I know that you are, so this is a great game probably for you. I did want to give a shout out to a YouTuber that I watched when I first got started into this game, because I feel like his initial setup that he goes over in his Let's Play series is super helpful, especially if you're new to the game. So his YouTube name is Overcharged Egg, and the video that I specifically watched was How to Start a City for 2020 City Skylines tutorial. Super helpful. You learn, I'm sure people that actually have played this game a bunch learn a bunch about the game just from watching this, because the other YouTubers I watched to try to learn the game were not nearly as helpful as this specific video that I watched. And like I said, the user is Overcharged Egg. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. Yeah, look him up if you're into this game, because his videos certainly helped me. And you will see that I do set up my city very much, at least in the initial parts, the same as he set up his starting city in that video, because this beginning part is definitely where things can get rocky. You can get yourself into a bunch of binds if you don't do it right. So I do follow this mostly to a T to start with, but I do diverge a bit, and I try to make it interesting. So first things first, what you want to do is you want to build a tiny little bit of this road and delete it immediately. What that does is that unlocks these additional roads that you can build, so that way, you can actually make some more use out of it than just with that road. So let's go over some of the basics. There is a sort of grid pattern to all of the construction. So you'll see that there's some of these markers. This is sort of an angle that you can, branch out and do like 45-degree angles and whatnot out and construct your roads along that pattern. But what I'm actually looking at is this blue outline, which is ahead of me. What that is that's 10 units of measure out. So, try to follow that to kind of build your roads and plan things out. I'm going to go 20 units of measure out to start with. 20 units of measure out, and then I am gonna, well, first I will show you, I need to swap the directions, because obviously this does not make much sense. Traffic is flowing this way, and then traffic all of a sudden flows this way. So on this road, what I do is I switch to the upgrade tool, and then just right click, and then that goes ahead and flips the direction of the road. And next what I want to do is I want to go here to a medium road, the 4-lane road. And I'm going to go back to this, and I'm going to find these guiding markers. So as you can see, when I'm completely over this lane, it locks on to this dotted line, and I'm just kind of stuck on that node, and once again on this lane. But what I want to do is kind of get in between them. And when I'm close to them, but not directly over them, there is a faint outline of them. And I just kind of want to go out to here. Hopefully that's directly in between both of them. It looks pretty even. And I want to create this road in between the two. Feel like I'm not directly in between them. Let's see. Boom, close enough. And then next, what I want to do is I want to connect these roads using the freeform tool. I'm going to go out to here and connect. Same thing with this lane, out to here and connect. And boy, oh boy, that is probably the cleanest that I've done that in a while. Typically, it is not quite as clean. I'll make that intersection and the crosswalks will look all funky. I did pretty good there. I'm proud of myself. Do need to flip that direction though. There we go. Sweet. So now we've got this, torso with really long legs looking thing. And next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the roundabout tab, and I am going to create a roundabout, not that close, about out here. And with a roundabout, what that's going to do is, well, one, roundabouts are great for traffic, but additionally, what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to create a cross here in between the roundabout. So like I said, I am following that overcharged eggs tutorial on City Skyline because it's great, and this is how I start off my cities now. I just want to keep giving him shout outs so that way you know this is not my accumulated knowledge having played the game. All of this you can learn within probably the first 15 minutes of that guy's Let's Play series. Watch his stuff if you want to learn how to play the game. And don't think for 1 second that I came up with all this on my own. I definitely am following a sort of pattern here that will help at least start off my city. I'm definitely not going to, follow it to a T, but for now, it is definitely a good way to get started. So next thing, what I'm going to do is, now that I've got this cross section here, I should probably explain what that's for. That's actually to keep the roundabout from being deformed when I do what I'm about to do. So I'm going to grab the one-way roads and a curve pattern, and I am going to find this node here, and I'm going to go 45-degree angle out, and then connect to right where that arrow is. That looks good. Find the node for this corresponding lane, 45 degrees out, and connect to this arrow here. And that is pretty clean looking. I think I got it about right, so that's good. Next, now that I have connected this, like I said, if I had connected this without this cross pattern in the middle, what you would have seen is the roundabout would have been deformed. That is not good. That's not what I want. So build that cross section. Now I can delete it because I don't actually need or want that cross section. I also don't want either of those lanes because what I'm going to do here with my medium highway is stretch it out. Let's see. I want to stretch it out 10. I don't know yet. We'll see. Yeah, we'll stretch it out 10, 11, 12, and then that gets us sort of right to the barrier with the roundabout. I'll go 10, and then that, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go over. Oh no, don't do that. Over. Boom. And then we'll just drop another 10, 11, 12. That should be right. Should be fairly symmetrical, other than I've got two posts there. Sort of frustrating. I want it to look cleaner than that. So I will go ahead and delete, get a little bit of a refund, try again. Honestly, it's not a big deal. I probably am being a stickler for nothing. I do want it to look clean. I don't want it to be, ugly, that's for sure. Why are you doing that? That's so frustrating. What I probably should do is just have it connected there, and then actually go here. Why is it doing that every time? That's frustrating. Oh well. Go out here. Boom. Close enough. And then another 10 out that way. So now what we've got is an express lane that goes and bypasses what is going to be the roundabout that separates off into the residential and commercial zones. And this zone up here is going to become our industrial zone. So I'm going to go another 10 out, and then I'm actually going to branch off here, and actually I'm going to start it up here. One way, that way, one way, that way, and then again, boom, boom, and then I'm actually just going to connect these. Actually, I'm going to go further out. Let's make that 20, 20, same thing over here. And then what I need to do, of course, you might not know of course, but I am going to switch the flow of traffic to go that way, so that way we've got a nice grid that connects. People can leave going this way, select when they want to turn and adjust their path, and then they can enter the road in a pretty uniform way up here. So we've got a nice little starting point up here. We've got the roundabout. We've got some good stuff going on, but I do not have a power plant. I don't have a water treatment plant. So before I forget and lose track of time and lose track of my money, let me go ahead and start off with a coal power plant up here. This is going to create pollution. It's not necessarily good, but, you got to do what you got to do. So yeah, we've got our coal power plant, and then I am going to grab this and spread it down here. Yeah, let me build this before I even do it, so that way I can make sure I've got this this all correct. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to build my water, sewage, and heating. The water pumping station, I want to be upriver from the water drain pipe. You can see the flow of water with these little arrows that are pointing in this direction. So yeah, like I said, what I want to do is put the water, what is this called? Water pumping station up here. The water drain pipe down here at the end of the river. What you don't want to happen is put your drain pipe in front of the flow of water of your pumping station, and then end up having, your citizens are drinking water that's pumped that is dirty, and, it's nasty water. So I don't want to do that to my people. They're going to have only the best water. And then I'm just going to connect those. And then I'm going to branch this up here to about there. Let's go ahead and just demonstrate. So something to keep in mind with these is you want to try to avoid as much overlap as possible. That's just, that's going to create waste. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go out 460, and then 460 is basically the distance that will create the least amount of overlap, but still ensure that everywhere is covered. And I'm just going to do that, and that's good. And actually, since I connected there, the plan was to delete these connections, just to try to keep it a little bit more clean looking. Perfect. So I am providing water to my coal treatment, or not coal, my coal power plant, not treatment plant. And then what I need to do next is make sure that I connect the power line to my water pumping station. Oh, that's expensive. I don't really have a choice. I should have maybe, for my first water drain pipe, I should have put it closer here to avoid having to build as many power lines. But alas, I did not think of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bite the bullet and spend the money. And there we go. So you got these ugly power lines. I will be able to get rid of them eventually, but for now they're there. So next what I want to do, now that I've kind of got a basic layout set up, is I want to branch off these roundabout roads. These are going to become my sort of residential highways. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this to a 4-lane road and then have it branch out in units of 10, 10, 10, and 10. That was a lot of money, but what I'm going to do next is I'm going to find this, and I'm going to send it down 20. Let's see. And 20. Once again, same sort of pattern. 20. And then actually at the 20, I'm going to connect those. So let's go ahead and just sort of demonstrate painting districts. So you can paint districts like this, and you can just kind of like group them together like that. Oh no, what happened there? I screwed something up. Oh, that might just be, is that like just uneven ground? Yeah, that's frustrating. It's not the biggest deal in the world though. There should be some way I can fix that actually. There's no way that that's supposed to be that way. That's frustrating, but it's also not the biggest deal. So now that's bad. That's only getting worse now. I need to, before I go any further, make sure I fix this because I don't want to have a unsymmetrical layout. And I could connect at the 10 there. I'm going to branch out and go up to the 20. Oh, that seems to be the problem, I think. I think it's fine. No, it's still not fine. It will be fine. I will make it fine. Because what I'm going to do is go to the marquee tool. And so something that Overcharged Egg Guy covers in his videos a lot better than I am is he sets up his districts in 4x4 grid pattern. This optimizes the space and makes sure that you're not wasting any space. If I went ahead and just went here and said boom and called it a day, then they're going to build houses in various different patterns. It'll provide a lot more variance. You'll see a lot less of the same type of building, but especially for this initial residential zone that I'm creating, I'm going to create a pretty cookie cutter 4x4 grid pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, in this sort of shape, and then I'm leaving space between them so that way they build correctly, because if I filled in the gap here, what would happen is they would not necessarily build the most optimal way. There's better ways to say that, but that works for now. Next thing that I want to do is I want to branch this another 20 down and then connect right there. Oh, see? That's the problem, I think. You really don't like me doing that, because now we've got that separation there. It's fine. I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to waste any more money trying to fix this, I don't think. I bet you this road is maybe not completely straight. All of this is probably going to end up getting destroyed and rebuilt not too distant future. And it seems to have worked fine in the other plot, so we're fine. It's not a big deal. let's go ahead and just keep this grid pattern going. And yeah, I will leave, actually what I'll do is I'll leave a little bit of space here. So that way I will create some type of, a walking road in between these houses, or I'll do something there. Yeah, so I should just keep this going. Let me make sure before I forget, because I have forgotten before, this is connected to power, that's connected to power. I need to ensure that this is connected to the water line. So before I go, make any other mistakes. Is that 460 off? Roughly. Okay. Oh boy, I am so low on money. Okay, well, what I can do, yeah, there's definitely a lot of waste going on here. I'm gonna delete some of these water lines just to earn back some money. It's all connected, so we're good, but that'll just give me some more money to do this correctly rather than incorrectly. So 460, and then down, and how far can I get? I can get about there. So that'll work. That'll have to work. Let's just fill in some more of this space here. Once again, still in that pattern that I was doing. 4x4, 4x4. Okay. Next, I'm gonna put my commercial district up here. Similar thing. I'm not actually gonna start off over there. I'm gonna start off over here. And this will be at least a decent start for now. Got my water, I got my commercial, I got my residential, and I will fill in these gaps, but I need to let the buildings develop first before I try that. Oh, not commercial, let's do residential there. And yeah, that's a decent start there. Let's build industrial here. I'm going to keep the industrial district off of the main road. It's going to be one tile off. And then still the same pattern. And obviously, when we get over here, I'm not super concerned with the 4x4. But I will at least try to keep it, somewhat there. I'll cut it off there to make sure that, actually I can go there. Make sure that these four fill in correctly. Once again here, same thing. Boom. All right, and this is how I'm going to start off my city. I've got 35 gold left. Not gold, money, dollars, whatever. I feel weird saying gold in this game, but it's gold in CK2, so. That still bothers me. I will definitely go back and fix that at some point, but for now, that'll have to do. Oh, no. I forgot. I totally screwed up again, didn't I? If I pause this, I might be able to recover. So, I definitely screwed up in that I have not connected the power line to these districts. So, what I need to do is try to earn back a little bit of money here. Got a connection there. I don't necessarily need this to go all the way there. I can kind of block it there. Let's see, delete this road. Up to there, and up to there. I don't know if I delete that, if that'll be a problem. I can definitely delete that road. I just need a little bit of money because what I need to do is I need to connect these power lines to the residential district. So, it's going to be ugly. This will all be able to go away soon. But for now, let's just run the power line over here, kind of along the road. 10. Another 10. And, yeah, let's just kind of branch it off down here into there. So this is all I really needed to do. Boom. Okay. So now this power line will collect the power from the coal power plant and connect it to what will be my residential zone. It doesn't have to stretch all the way through my residential zone. It just kind of needs to connect somewhat. And I will go ahead and, for now, just kind of fill in there. These little spots, these little home plots will fill in. All right, now I think I can start again. Perfect. So if I go to power, yes, we are connected to the grid. And we averted an emergency because if I had gone into too much debt, I wouldn't have been able to have kept the power running, and I would have wasted all this time for nothing. Trust me, I've done it before. So they do offer you a loan if you end up in that situation within a disables achievements. Long story short, I didn't want to do that. So, and yeah, like I said, I will be able to clean up these power lines. I will clean up these roads. I will clean up this overpass here. But for now, this is at least how I can set up a city to be functional and to run all right. Next thing I want to do is I actually want to lower, because I don't have that many citizens yet, I can lower these. They don't need to be running at full capacity. We can run at very low capacity. I will lower the road maintenance as well. And then that'll mean that I'm spending a little bit less money. Next, I can fill in some of these empty gaps here. I kind of have to wait for the building to start being constructed before I can fill in the empty gap, or else they might not stick to the 4x4 pattern that I want them to. As you can see, this is a problem. You know, this will be fine. This will definitely get sorted out, but that does bother me, the lack of consistency there. So yeah, I will go ahead and speed up time a little bit. I think everything should be okay. I'm not stressing, I'm not freaking out. Obviously, we're losing money, but it should all work itself out as these residential plots start to fill in. We start getting tax money. Yeah, it'll all be fine. What is that? Oh, I didn't see that part of the building. It kind of confused me at first, but they're identical. It'll be fine. I should not have any problem with my water. Some of these industrial plots might end up not being connected to the water supply at first, but we can get that solved pretty quick. And I can fill in these plots here. I will, just to prevent them from building when there is no water supply connection, I will go ahead and get rid of that. Sweet. So this game is absolutely beautiful, night, day, pretty much no matter what. It's just great to zoom in here and check out your city. Obviously, there's not much to my city right now, but we will have a bustling, beautiful city soon. Actually, did I screw up the road here? I did. I never switched the direction. So you cannot leave my city. That is a problem. Boom. That's the way I wanted it. Now they can leave my city. Make sure before I go any further, I've got all the connections right. Okay, or the traffic flow right. Good. So those cars should move eventually. Oh, you're parked. Okay, that's fine. I don't necessarily want you parked there, but it's okay. And I should be able to fill in some more residential, hopefully, right there. And another one there. And another one there. Sweet. I could, to try to just help myself get out of debt faster, construct some residential stuff here while we're such low density. That's not necessarily the worst thing. I will definitely remove it because I don't want residential zones along this road clogging up the road. But for now, that wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing. I'll just kind of see. I'm coming out of debt now, so... Oh no, that's not connected to the water supply. Ah, phooey. Alright, sorry. Gotta get rid of your house. That's why I can't... Actually, these are all connected. I did not necessarily think through this. I was kind of planning for the future, not planning for now. And so, obviously, this isn't perfect. Yeah, I will not put residential here that I'm just going to have to destroy later. We're making money now. This should be an alright start. I am actually going to pause here. I will pause the game. I will not progress at all. But I am going to pause here for a second, the video, and I will be right back. I just got to take a phone call. Alright, and I'm back. I just had to take that phone call, but as you can see, I did not progress time at all without you. I wouldn't do that to you, Andrew, especially not in Andrewville. So, yeah, let's go ahead, get time going again. We're making money. We should be out of debt not too long. We're not making a bunch of money, but we're making some money, so it's a start. And you know what? It's bad. I'm not going to keep it this way because that'd be dumb. Is there a problem here with this intersection? Or are you just parking your cars? I can't necessarily tell. Yeah, whatever. I will go ahead and create residential zones along here just to kind of increase my tax income while I wait a little bit for, you know, a more developed city. These are all connected to the power supply, so it works. They're connected to the water supply. Like I said, these will all disappear. I do not, once I start getting a more bustling city, want all of these roads clogged up with all the traffic. But for now, this does the job of helping me get out of debt faster. Sweet. Now I've got a little hamlet. I can take a loan. I can adjust my taxes. I've got new services such as garbage collection, healthcare, education, new buildings to construct. Perfect. And yes, we got awarded a certain amount of money for that. I didn't expect that to happen quite as quickly because I wasn't keeping track of my population. But good news is I don't even have to worry about this now. I can go ahead and delete these, make sure that they do not construct here and block roads. But it was useful for getting the hamlet, getting some extra money. just make sure. I think I've cut off all of the residential that I didn't want. Yeah, that should be good. And now, because I need to replace those zones, what I need to do is come here and extend out 10 and connect at 20. Extend out 10. Oh, whoa, what's wrong there? Why is that not straight? Let's go ahead and just make sure you're going to be straight. You're going to go 20 out, and you're going to connect there. Perfect. Okay. Let's go here to the highway. We're going to throw out 10, and then connect 20 to there. That's why. Something's not even. I've got something wrong here, but it really is okay. Boom. Okay, that works. What did I need to do? I needed to connect the water supply better, because the water supply is a little bit of a mess right now. Go 460 out, and then boom, perfect. And then another 460 out, and boom, that works. And let's see, just to kind of prep for the future, we'll go here, do sort of the same thing, connect that. Sweet. Yeah, that should be a good amount of that. I can turn time back on, and we are gonna fill in some of these spots. So 4 and 4. Just trying to keep this pattern going. I will mix it up as I get a more developed city, and probably this district will be completely destroyed at some point and reworked the way it works, but this is a really good way of at least starting off with some stability in your city. So yeah, there's definitely something wrong with the roads here. I've got some issues. I'll have to figure that out, because as you can see, I've got, broken up pieces here. Pieces of my commercial district up there. So I think I'm doing all right down here. So and yeah, let's expand out. Well, I guess that, and then see, it's all sorts of screwed up there. It'll all sort itself out. But there's no sense in even worrying about the 4x4 pattern with it broken like that. So just keep filling in some of these gaps. And now I've got the water supply there. I can keep this going as well. That should work. I don't know if that's necessarily even, Doesn't necessarily have to be. I want to try to not have my city just be one giant grid pattern. I will be trying to mix it up a little bit, so. Oh, yes. Before I forget, I need trash collection. So I need a little bit more money, and then what I will end up doing is create an offshoot road over here to handle trash collection. Speed this up. Yes, yes, I know you need me to collect your trash. I'm trying to get there. Just a little bit more money. And boom. So now this will send out garbage trucks to collect the trash around the city. So it's a good thing to do. It's actually required. And I will go down here to my taxes, and I am going to adjust all of these to 12%. Once again, this is another one of those tips that I saw in that overcharged egg video, overcharged egg users video. So do want to keep the roads clean now that they are getting bumped up a little bit more. Yeah, so I kind of take these in phases because we will need these to kind of pick up to full capacity of power supply and water. But for now, this works. Yeah, I'll probably fix that and not have it connect there in the future. Oh, I've got a problem here, don't I? Yes, I do. I didn't notice that until now. Boom. And I will connect this road over here. Boom. Sweet. Now the garbage truck can go out and collect stuff. I need to pay a little bit more attention because I screwed that up a little bit. Oh, and I need to connect these roads. So, let's see. I'm going to upgrade this to 4-lane, stretch you off this way. We're going to go 10. I will do that, but that involves me deleting that, which I will at least slow down time in order to do that. Boom. Okay, so now extend that out 20, and then let's go to power again. Make sure I reconnect you before we lose. This is not elegant, this is not pretty, but this will not matter because we'll fix this before it gets too late. So yes, I know garbage is piling up. I'm trying to resolve that. So what I want to do is extend you down and extend you down that way. And also, let's see. Yeah, I can have you connect there. That's kind of like the entrance to the highway going that way, and then I just need to reverse the traffic. So that should work. Yeah, and those power lines are going to be ugly, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so I'm making a decent amount of money. I mean, making a little bit of money. Definitely could be making more. I'm just happy to see the trash getting collected, though. So yeah, let's extend this out. 10, 20. Let's connect these. See, I gotta stop doing that. Because there is some imbalance in these roads here, and I need to at least do this first. Okay, so fill in residential. Boom. And boom. And then we can start here. See, there's all sorts of problems going on there, but it is fine. Commercial, I think commercial is actually the least important in order to keep that 4x4 pattern going, so it's not a big deal. I may end up leaving this space open and then just connecting it down there. Because I might end up doing something here. So maybe put a park there. That would be nice. I could connect this walking path to that. So yeah, I'll do that. That'll be the, sort of short-term plan. Oh, people are getting sick because I do not have a medical clinic. So that'll be the next thing I do. That's going to be 10,000 gold, though, or $10,000. Got to get out of the same gold. I've been playing too much CK. So. Let's fill in. Yeah, we can increase the speed, get money a little bit faster. Let me just make sure I don't expand beyond where my water supply connects to. So yeah, that works. I will, before I go any further, just plan out this next one. Yeah. And you know what I will probably do is I will turn this into a larger highway. I will upgrade that road at some point, but right now I don't feel any huge pressure to do that, so. I should connect you up there probably. And then, yeah, see, it's so not even. There we go. That's close enough. Oh, I need to swap that. So, yeah, you go this way. It's a good start. Yes, I need to fill in more residential zones. I know. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start on this. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. It'll be fine. Okay, sweet. Now we've got a worthy village. We've got a population of 800. This allows us to purchase the next area, place districts, induct policies, take out a second loan, which I never took out my first loan, and I probably won't. I really don't use loans except for as like an emergency situation. I know some people use them and like try to like expand very rapidly. I'm gonna play the long game. I'm not in long con. I'm not in any rush. So yeah, I get a lot of new stuff. First things first, though. Now that I've got a good chunk of change from that, I am gonna build a clinic along here somewhere. Yeah, I will make the clinic, because what I think I'm probably going to do, or not probably going to do, I'm definitely going to do, is I'm going to upgrade these roads at some point. Not to 6-lane roads, though. That's too much. I'll figure it out. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do yet. But yeah, I do need to build a clinic. So I will build the clinic over... No, I'll build it there. Because I don't think I'm going to necessarily have that stretch out that way. So that's kind of in between of where this neighborhood's going to be. So... Ah, sweet. And also, from that, we've got a recycling center, which is way better than a land dump. Or landfill, not land dump. So the recycling center allows citizens to recycle. It's expensive, making less garbage pile up. The center produces small amounts of raw materials from waste. That is expensive, but I am making an okay amount of gold. I do have to worry about a fire station as well, especially here. You know, I need to build a fire station before I do the recycling center. And I will also build a police station, probably somewhere along here. So I could build an elementary school. I'm going to hold off on that for now. I think the next thing I need to do is a police station, in addition to just continuing to expand my roads. And kind of continue this sprawling network here. So. These meters I probably should have explained earlier. What the meters represent is the demand for residential, commercial, and industrial zones. So as you can see, I do not require more industry, but I do require more commercial and residential zones. So, oh no, wait, why is that disconnected from the power supply? What is going on? Oh, I probably just need to, yeah, I just need to raise this. I'm going to raise it to 100% now, not 50%, 100%, which will make it produce 40, both the power at night and power during the day. And then water, water I don't think I'm facing any sort of shortage on, so I think we're okay. I will check out my policies. And I can install energy meters and water meters. And I will make my citizens' lives easier with smoke detectors. So I enacted all of those policies. And we should be good to go. So I definitely am going to convert to green energy, but I need to save up quite a bit of money. And also, before I even try converting to green energy, I want to unlock some better options, because these wind turbines, these really suck. They don't produce much energy. What is it? The solar updraft tower is great. That's going to be a while. Where's the geothermal plant? That's one of these, right? Is that... I'll find it. Is that geothermal? I don't know. It's one of these. So... yeah, I've got plenty of water availability and sewage availability. Garbage processing. Oh, wait. We're losing money. Probably because I'm running that at full power, but honestly, I do need to be expanding, so I won't be losing money for long, I hope. Yeah, I shouldn't have done the power supply at full, but it's okay. Just keep this going as much as we can. Boom. Oh yeah, I can totally do this. 4, 4. Yeah, just trying to fill in this as much as possible so that way I can prevent from losing too much money. Yeah, this is all screwed up. It's fine. Okay. There. Yeah, I'm just going through the process of expanding these districts out. It's kind of tedious, but I got to make sure that, if we're paying for all that power, now that I upped it to 100%, we're actually making use of it, so... Actually, I shouldn't have done that yet. It's fine. We'll end up with some different looking buildings. So. Alright, so. We're still losing money. Yeah, I will go ahead. Actually, I bet you we're losing money more than from increasing this to 100%, or at least equally as much from the policies we enacted. But it's really, I needed to do those anyways, so. Boom. Yeah, so we're definitely getting a nice little residential zone here. Oh, actually, I might have other plans for down here because we're getting close to the beach. I need more industrial zones. Okay. Yeah, you see the pollution here is pretty bad. Yeah, we'll see what we can do about that. Right now, there's really not much, but there will be soon. Let's go ahead. Get some more of this space developed. Oh, I don't think I mentioned it, but I am actually playing with the sound and music on in this video. I might have mentioned it, but I don't do that typically in Crusader Kings because I don't like the music as much. Let me know if you do prefer or don't prefer the music, Andrew. I definitely don't want to, have the music on and it drown out my voice and you not be able to hear this beautiful singing voice. The whole reason for me doing these videos is for you to be reminded of all the good times living at home hearing me sing. So just let me know what you think, and I'll do whatever is best. So. And we are almost free from losing money per week, which is good. I'm very happy with the way the city's going so far. I'll have to think about where I want to expand to next, but we won't be expanding for a while, I don't think. Honestly, over here, we've already got some roads connecting stuff. We wouldn't have to worry about building a bridge because there's already a bridge there, so something to consider. Do I have a fire station? I do. I don't have a police station. So I'll definitely need to build one somewhere up here. But don't have the money for it yet. Alright, we're out of losing money, so I don't have to worry so much about that now, which is good. Let's go ahead and just fill in some space. I wonder if I can lay down the walking path, and it doesn't look like I can yet. I haven't unlocked that yet, so well, that's not it. That's the two-way toll booth. What am I looking for, and where can I find it? I don't think I've unlocked it yet. Yeah, parks and plazas have not unlocked yet until 1300, which I'm almost there, so. Yeah, it said, I think one of these is going to be kind of a shoot-off highway. We'll kind of figure it out as we go. Most of this will probably be deconstructed and reconstructed a couple times, so. Tiny town, sweet. So now I've unlocked the parks and areas. The walkway I was looking for is probably going to be here. More policies. Yeah, just we've unlocked some good stuff and we've gained a little bit of money from that, so good. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the walking path. Where is it? Ah, here we go. So, Huh. I didn't want that to eat in, but it's totally going to eat in on one of these sides. Well, I'll have you eat in there. Or, let's see. So that's just you know, we'll figure it out. I'm kind of going through my thought process and kind of keeping it quiet when I probably should be voicing it, but I don't really know what I want to do yet is the problem. But we'll figure it all out. It's not a huge rush, I would say. I did want to place some parks and nature reserves here. Not nature reserves, but some parks here. What do you want? I got people wanting something. Is that... I don't know. I don't recognize what that icon is, and I feel dumb because I feel like I should know what that icon is, but I don't. We're back to losing money, though. Well, time to expand some more residential zones. So I'm going to go 20, 20, and let's go ahead and set up some more roads out here. But I am going to mix it up a little bit. I'm not going to be completely grid-based out this way. Well, maybe a little bit more. Probably just to there. Yeah, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start breaking the pattern a little bit. I'm going to go a 55-degree angle. Oh, lost it. 45-degree angle works. Oh, I'm not out far enough. Okay, out to there. I feel like I'm going to make this so ugly. I'm really not great at manipulating these roads. I'm trying. So what I want to do is kind of come out here. Yeah. Okay. Boom. And then from here, I think what I want is kind of a university. Let me turn that off. University out here, kind of on the water. Let's fill in. So yeah, this is a really easy start to the city. I'm not necessarily doing anything complicated. I can't do anything complicated because I'm not very good at this game. But I picked up some things that I at least know. So. Oh, that's not the right path. That's not what I meant. Yeah, let's get rid of those. Waste of money there, but oh well. See, why can I not connect that? I guess I can't. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I thought I could connect these, but I guess not. Yeah, what this basically turns into is I was going to turn this into like a nice park area, which I still plan to do. I'll just have to remember how to do this. It's been a while since I played this game. I'm not the best at this game to begin with, so we'll kind of figure it out. Oh, and I am building outside of my water supply, so... Perfect. Ooh. Yeah, I need more commercial zones. Let's get the speed up a little bit. I need that police station, so I should probably save up now that I'm no longer losing money. I'll save up and add that police station somewhere up here, probably. So I still don't know what that icon is, and I can't seem to remember. I'll have to think about what that is, because I definitely... Oh, I bet you, is that maybe related to education? Man, I'm just losing track of some of this stuff. I haven't played in a while and kind of confused, so well, I'll figure it out. I need 12,000 for this. Yes, I know. I know we've got a major problem with that, so... Oh, that's what it is. Crime rate is high. Yes. These are not nice neighborhoods when the crime is high, so... I could put it on this side of the road. That'll keep it more in the residential district anyways, and that'll probably add another one to the industrial zone. So... Oh, come on. I'm just gonna fill this in, try to get some people along here. Yes, I know my people are unhappy. Part of the reason is I have major crime rate. I will go ahead and take out the small $20,000 loan, and I should be able to pay that off fairly quickly. But I will use that loan to purchase the police station and place it right over. I'll do it right here. Boom. So now we should be able to improve that crime rate pretty substantially. It'll just take some time for that to wear off, I guess, for these areas to clean up. I could technically put another one, but I think I need to just kind of save my money. I'm now losing a massive amount of money because people have been moving out because of the crime rate. Yes, I built a police station, so quickly, come back. Bring the economy back. Come back, Jack, come back. I'll need to build some education next, but, well, I guess I took out the loan. It's maybe not the worst time to do it. I'm going to do the school kind of over here. Boom. And hopefully decrease the crime rate, get people moving back in. This should result in us no longer losing money soon. But yeah, we're losing a lot. Jeez. Just try to keep filling stuff in here. Let's keep commercial district going. Come on, Andrewville, we got to get out of losing money. This is not good for us. Are people going to start moving back in? They should. Let's speed through this. Hopefully, yeah, we're seeing the income come back, so good stuff. Just try to keep up with supply. Now we're in debt, so we're not doing so hot, but it's fine. I don't think we're going to lose, because I can definitely take out some of these loans that'll basically just help me a ton, so I will go ahead and unenable some of these. Because, yeah, I mean, these do increase the upkeep a little bit. Sweet, now we're making money again. I gotta figure out how to do these parks again, because that's no good. No bueno that I can't seem to get that going. Alright, let's try to focus on what my people need. We've got plenty of healthcare. We're pretty safe in terms of fires. We're not perfect, but I could place another fire station, but that's not my top priority. We're good on crime now. Education, at least elementary education. We're okay. I don't have any of the other education set up, though. Water, we're fine. And, oh, okay, so power. We're gonna need an alternative power source soon. I don't want to have to build another coal plant. At what stage do I unlock this? I still got a ways to go for that, and all these rests take longer, so... We got a little bit of a bustling city. I just gotta try to make sure I don't lose it here. I don't have any death care. I haven't unlocked it yet, but I will need a cemetery soon. Cemetery, yeah. Okay, I'll unlock that. Not too long. Alright. I feel like what I should do is expand this off. Not that type of road. We're going to go 50 degrees. We're going to connect you there. And I will connect that to there. Oop, out of money. Okay, gotta be careful. So yeah, one of the problems is since we don't have all of this area filled in, this is just kind of wasted space for now. I really should look into getting that park done. Oh no! Okay. Let me go here to budget, and I really need this thing running at like 110% just to cover the electric that the city needs. So I could invest into some wind turbines. They really provide so little power. I should at least wait for their upgrade. We're only 350-ish citizens away from the advanced wind turbines. And then I can invest in that. I mean, that's not even great. I really would prefer... Where's the geothermal power plant? Because that's the one... There we go. Okay, that's 4,200. So we're a ways from that. Yeah, we definitely need to be watching our power supply, because if these areas start going off the map, that's not good. Let's see. I can definitely add some commercial zones here. Crossroads and intersections that are too close can cause congestion. Yeah, I see there's congestion there. Once again, this is just more proof that I'm not exactly great at this game, but I am trying. So. And at least we're making money again. But yeah, our money just keeps dipping and rising, so I'll have to keep track of that. But I do think this is a pretty good start. We're about at an hour and a half into this playthrough. We're about an hour and a half into this video, I guess. So I don't want to keep it going much longer. I was really hoping to hit at least the next milestone, but I don't think we'll be able to really do that responsibly yet. I could, yeah, I could go ahead and expand down here more. Closer to the beach. That wouldn't be bad. That would give us the chance to get more industrial districts going, so... let's see... 150 degrees out to there. Yeah, it's sort of interesting. And yeah, I will go ahead. Just kind of connect these. Oh, out of money again. Okay. But, good news is I can fill in some more residential zones here. Yeah. I said I was going to end the video. I'm kind of pushing forward. I guess I didn't verbalize. I'm going to try to push forward to that next milestone before I sign off here. So, just kind of fill in these spots. We have highest demand right now for industrial zones. So... Oh, that's the landfill. I can't see necessarily very well at night when it's playing. Some of these, it's just hard to tell exactly what I'm looking at. Is that really not connected to the water supply? Oh, you are not connected to the water supply. That's good to know. There we go. At least that's connected now. Alright, so let's just kind of keep this going. And yeah, when we get here, basically all I'm going to do is that. And I'll kind of clean that up. Alright, we should hit this milestone soon. We are building enough residential area to kind of keep up with demand now, so. I do need more commercial. So, kind of along this main drag still. And yeah, I'm definitely going to fill this in. I will probably correct this. This was not the correct spacing that I wanted there. I kind of left it, but I'll fix that, so. Come on, so close to what is it, 220 or is it 24, or not 220, 2200 or 2400? It's one of those. Let's just fill in. Come on, 2200, let's go, baby. What was it that required? The 2200. Yes, we're almost there. Come on now. Show me the money. 4 more. Ah, dang it. 5 more. 2 more. 1 more. 2200. We're a boom town. Awesome. So we can purchase more area to expand to. We unlock new services such as public transportation, level 3 unique buildings, blah, blah, blah. Taxis, all good stuff. Yeah, we get a lot of good stuff to go off of, but I just really wanted to hit that milestone. That lets me go to bed now. I'm tired. I gotta quit recording videos so late. The later it gets, the worse I perform in these videos. I know in the last CK2 video I did, I feel like I kept making mistakes and rambling and, not really making a ton of sense with a lot of my decisions. That's just because, Andrew, as you know, when it gets to 10:30, I'm cranky. I'm getting sleepy, so I'm doing what I can, though. We got a nice little start to our town. I do think I might play with music off next time, just because I feel like, even if I don't play with music off, at least not recording, so that way I can listen to my own music. I think that's another thing, maybe, is listening to this music just kind of frustrates me a little bit. So we'll see. We'll figure it out. Let me know what you think of the music. Let me know what you think of the game sounds on. Some of the construction noises can be a little bit annoying, so if that's bothersome, just let me know. But yeah, I'll quit rambling. I'll quit wasting time. I will go ahead and I will sign off. Before I try to make any more decisions here, let me save. This is Andrewville. And there we go. We got a nice little setup here. Thanks for watching, Andrew. Have a good night, and I will be recording more this weekend.